Friends from the media, good afternoon. According to the Office of Beijing COVID-19 Control, today we conducted the press conference to give you the updated information and also the containment measurement and also answer some of the questions that the publics are keenly aware. Right now, we're still in a critical situation. We still see the cluster of infections in the certain companies, which also add additional uncertainties and instabilities to our work. So we need to continue to stick to the principle of dynamic zero COVID-19 policies and also make sure that we can run ahead of the curve and also curb the spread of the virus and use the stringent measures to achieve the zero cases in the community level to win the battle against COVID-19. And we will hope to see that the flattened curve very soon. And we also need to study of the infected cases and also to make sure that it's no one policy for all areas, and we also need to do a good job to control and to deal with the confirmed cases, and also to lock the people with potential risks. And make sure that when we found the case, we know that why it happened in order to mitigate the potential risk. Chaoyang, Fengshan, Shunyi district should strictly implement the management and the restricted and lockdown areas to make sure that we will have no new confirmed cases happened. And also make sure that there's limited mobilities. And we also roll out the different regions and districts testing and make sure there's no one left behind who should be tested, get a test. And also make sure that when people are getting their tests, they should protect themselves well and also do not to conduct gatherings. And also we will see an acceleration of testing results. So make sure that we are doing a good job to make sure that the testing can be conducted in a well-managed manner. And for the policies regarding staying at home observation should be implemented, and the people who right now under the stay at home should report their health condition daily. And all the companies should also implement the measures of COVID-19 containment, and the third-party contract employees should also be under your monitor, and also for the companies related to the infections of cluster cases should ring the bell and also to make sure that you know why you happen these cases and make sure that these kind of cases and situation will not happen again. And we need to seize the opportunity in the window period, make sure that the public areas should be well practice the COVID-19 measures, including the getting people's temperature measured, the code scanned. And also we ask the residents to be cooperative to get your tests and also to cooperate with staff for COVID-19 containment. For residents right now with potential risks, please stay at home. From May 12, which is starting from tomorrow, if you want to enter to a government-related departments and companies, restaurants, and other public areas, you need to provide your testing with 48 hours validation. So please make sure that you have a valid testing result with you. With us today, we have invited the people from the testing team and people from the Beijing CDC and Beijing Urban Management Department, people from Haidian Fengshan districts. And they are was team leader of the Beijing COVID-19 testing, Mr. Liang, Mr. Xu Li from Beijing Urban Management Department, Madam Lin Hang from Haidian District, and Mr. Zhang Mingzhi from Fangshan District, and Madam Pang Xinhuo from Beijing CDC. First, please allow me to give the floor to Madam Pang to give you the updated information regarding the newly confirmed cases and asymptomatic cases, and also give you the changes regarding the restricted areas and also the health suggestion. Good afternoon to all you, and please allow me to give you the updated information regarding the confirmed cases. From 0 to 3 p.m. on 10th, 37 confirmed cases. It's 3 p.m. 10th, on May 10th to today, 3 p.m. 56 cases. The 957 to 1003. 36 from Fangshan, 6 from Chaoyang, 8 from Haidian, and Dongcheng, Xicheng, Shunyi with 1 cases. 2 normal cases. And 19 asymptomatic cases. And all from the controlled areas. Right now, all transferred to designated hospitals for further treatment. And also for the related areas, right now is also under management. 957, 956, 957, all from one family, right now living in Jinghe District, Jinghe Street, Anning Compound. As the close contacts to 910, they're already in the centralized quarantine areas. And they show positive for COVID on 10th, and also as the confirmed cases, the mild cases. And 1,018 from a Fangshan district, and is a staff working for the China Railway, and also as the close contacts in the centralized quarantine areas. And also today is reported positive and confirmed as the mild cases. And 1,020 case is from Shunyi district, also the staff, and also the close contacts, and reported positive to COVID on 10th of May, and confirmed the cases today, and also the mild case. From April 22nd to today, 3 p.m., so far we have 892 COVID-19 cases, covering 15 districts, 335 in Chaoyang, 226 in Fangshan, Fengtai, 69, 55 in Haidian, 42 in Shunyi, and 15 and 13 in Shunyi, and 8 in Dongcheng, 6 in Xicheng district, 3 in Mentogou, 2 in Mirin, and 1 in Jingkai. So far, we have 15 cases reported related to China Railway Engineering Corporation, and one of the projects in the Fangshan. Right now, we found the confirmed cases related to this company in 2 districts. We predict that we will still see the related cases, positive cases, happen. And so far, the risky areas also confirmed, and also we will see still spillover cases. And for the other companies, we have seen another 4 new cases reported. So far, 32 cases reported regarding the Bank of Agriculture and Commerce, covering 17 in Shunyi, 8 in Haidian, 3 in Fengtai, and 1 case in Tongzhou, Xicheng, and Taoyang. Still, we see the new cases reported, and also we have the 20-hour policies to make sure that when we find the new cases, we'll deal with them within 24 hours, and also make sure all the policies in place should be well practiced. And for the epidemiological investigation, transferring and all related links should be well practiced according to the policies. And for the regional testing, very important, especially to screen out the source of infection. So we also ask the residents, when you get your test, please stay in line and follow the rules, and please wear your masks, and also make sure no gatherings, and also please leave the scene after you get tested, and to have limited the mobilization, because right now we have seen 2 clusters of infections happened related to 2 companies, and the people in restricted areas, if not necessary, please stay at home. And this is a newly related confirmed cases situation. And regarding the level of risks in different regions, as of May 10th, Hanzunhe Tan in Fangshan district so far reported 4 cases in 14 days, and it is evaluated. As middle risk level region. Doudian 世界名媛 compound in past 14 days reported 5 cases. And according to the Beijing COVID-19 risk level classification policy, right now for this region, will the AD graded from high risk to middle risk region. Balizhuang District Hongmiao Beili compound, Nanmofang, in the past 14 days reported 1 cases respectively. And right now, according to all the policies in place, these place also downgraded from middle risk to low risk region. So far, high risk regions 25, middle risk region 34 in Beijing. And this is all from me. Thank you very much, Madam Pang. I give the floor to Madam Lin Han regarding the situation in Haidian district. Friends from the media, good afternoon, and please allow me to give you the updated information regarding COVID-19 containment in Haidian. So far, we have seen 3 newly reported cases today, and right now all transferred to the designated hospital. Let me give you more details. Case 1, living in Qinghe Street Anning compound. Company is in Zhongguancun. See a close contact to one of the cluster cases, and already in the quarantine area, and also turned to be the positive case. For 幸福荣耀 supermarket, and on May 5th, 海伦号 shop, May 6th, in 10, a bread shop. On May 7th, 12 o'clock, 幸福荣耀 shop, and 12 58, a bread shop. Case 2 and case 3, all the family relatives to case 1, and also show positive COVID-19 on 10th of May. May 3, 1426, a milk tea shop and a bun shop. May 6, 美廉美 shop. May 7th, 1310 to 1313, a fruit shop. So these are the 3 cases and also the related risky places. So right now, this compound right now is under the restricted measures. And for the related risky places, right now also under the temporary shutdown policy, and also the disinfections also carried out, and also we collected the samples of the environment, and the only samples show positive is from the confirmed cases home, and direct contact 52 people, and also the close contacts are now also under the centralized quarantine. And for the related construction places, right now the people entering to this place, their temperature should be measured and their code should be scanned. And for people on site, they should register their information, and all information should be updated dynamic manner, and their information should all be recorded. So we need to have a good picture learned from A to Z about all these people, including people working on site and also people transferring the materials. And also for the people, we need to check their testings, and they should have the valid testing in 48 hours. And also for the hotels and also for the quarantine places should also be in place. And also they should conduct it regularly the cleaning work, so also to conduct a ventilation and also to control the density of population to make sure there's no gathering of population. Thank you very much, Madam Lin Hang. I'll give the floor to Mr. Zhang Mingzhi from Fangshan District to give you the updated information in Fangshan. Friends from the media, good afternoon. Now I give you the updated information in Fangshan District. So far, we have seen 36 new cases reported, all from the restricted controlled group. Regarding the risky places, on May 3, 10 o'clock to 10:15, Yancun County Zixinye Property Company Office and Yancun Zhen Zixingyuan Building 7, water supply equipment. On May 5th, 6 to 6:30, Liangxiang number 5 Middle School Park, 8:05 to 8:15, Dadongcun, and around 9 o'clock, Wuhou Village, 9:21 to 9:33, Hualien Shop in Wuhou, 10 to 10:30, Dadongcun Village, around the noontime, Liangxiang number 5 Park and North, 18 to 18:15, same park. On May 6, 10 to 10:30, Yancun Zhen Dadong Village, 15 to 15:30, Dadongcun Village. On May 7th to 8th, Hancun Hezhen Wuhou Village. And also we ask the residents, please check your health app to see whether you have happened to be at the same place as the confirmed cases. For the newly cases, and we also follow the 24 hours to make sure that when we found the confirmed cases, we transfer them to the designated places. For the risky areas and restricted areas, there are also policies we follow. Doudian, Yancun, in total 19 villages and 12 compounds right now under restricted measures. And for 21 compounds in the 17 villages, and we ask residents to stay at home. And for the cluster infections in the district, and we have organized a specific working group to make sure that we screen out the potential risky patients to make sure we curb the spread of the virus at the source. For the construction site in the restricted places, we learn the full picture of the construction, make sure that we know that how many people coming into the place, going out. And also we ask the companies to shoulder their responsibility to make sure that they also practice COVID-19 containment policies to make sure there's no cluster of infections from happening. For the rented places, the houses in the village, and we're also to look into details if there is no the enabling places for people to stay at home for quarantine purpose. We transfer these group of people, including 36 people, to the centralized quarantine place. And for the people from a high-risk place, right now, transfer to the quarantine place. And for their relatives or the people living under the same roof, right now, they stay at home. And right now, the testing results are so negative. And regarding testing booths, we make sure that the old people practice the measures in place, make sure there's no cross-infection from happening. Regarding testing, yesterday, we rolled out a region-wide testing. Right now, all the testing results showed negative. We will conduct a new round of the regional-wide testing, and we make sure that the testing order will well maintained. Please wear your masks and keep social distancing of 2 meters. And please make sure there's no much talk. And if you finish your testing, please leave the site. But the ultimate goal is that we always put people and their life before everything else. Staying at home is a temporary way to curb the spread of the virus, so we can serve and save a long-term prospects. So that this is just a temporary measure. So we also ask the residents, please protect yourself well, and not only protect yourself, and also your family members. So if we all pinch in, we will for sure win the battle against COVID-19 at an early date. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Zhang Mingzhi from Fangshan District. I'll give the floor to Mr. Liang from the Beijing COVID-19 Control Office to give you the update regarding the antigen testing arrangement. Friends from the media, good afternoon. First, let me give you the updated information regarding an anti-test. According to the general arrangement, Chaoyang, Shunyi, Fangshan 3 district conducted the region-wide testing, and also the 43 streets with the confirmed cases that happened in past 7 days. So far, 14.3 million people have been tested, And we found 2 tubes showing positive results in Haidian and Tongzhou district. And also right now we have conducted the following up work, including a further testing and also transferring the confirmed cases, and also for the districts showing positive cases, and they also will receive additional rounds of testing. And please follow the guidance to get your tested at the nearby booth. And for the public areas, we're now asking people to hold the 48-hour valid COVID-19 testing results. And also right now we conduct not the testing at even and odd day. And you can choose that the place that you can get your test, either at the place you are living or the place you are working. But no matter where you get your test, please make sure that you wear your mask and keep social distancing, and please leave after you test it. Regarding the antigen testing, according to the COVID-19 situation in Beijing, and we want to have the effective way so we can find the case at an early date, and also to mitigate the risk of cross-infection. According to the central office, for key areas and key personnel in key industries, right now they received antigen testing on top of the NAT test. Regarding scope of people, the people from key areas, from key industries, and from key risky job posts, and people from the restricted regions or the lockdown place, the key industries that including couriers and people dealing with the cold chain products, people working at the farm market, and people working for supermarket, and people for delivering food delivery, and people working for accommodation sector, and people working for taxis and other the car hauling places, and people at the healthy institution, and the public security people, and also people related to the front line of urban management. And the scope of people will be changed dynamically, and also for people showing positive in the first round of test, and the people that asked to get additional test, and will also receive an antigen test. And for the arrangement, they will receive an AT at the day 1, day 2, day 4, day 7, and they will receive antigen day 5 and 6. For the food delivery, and they will have their policy from the Commerce Department. And for the people showing positive in their first round of testing, and they will follow additional rounds of testing with 1 versus 5, 1 versus 10, and 1 versus 20 per tube, and they also receive additional antigen test. For people in the key regions, and the local government will conduct the arrangement of antigen, and the antigen toolkit will be dispatched on the very first day. And for people showing positive results on their first round of testing, and then their related regions or their companies will also arrange antigen testing for them. The risky people For people with a high risk or people working for the risky industries, if they show the positive test in antigen, they report it to the health instructions locally and also to the local authorities. And also for the people working for key industries, they report it to the industrial authorities. NAT is still a key way to identify positive or negative to COVID-19. Antigen is a fast and convenient way as the additional way for us to screen out the potential confirmed cases. But the antigen test cannot replace the nucleic acid test. Thank you very much, Mr. Li. I give the floor to Mr. Xu Li regarding the urban management job. Friends from the media, good afternoon. We have rolled out a whole set of work regarding the collecting the garbage, and I give you the more details. First, we have strict policies regarding garbage collection and garbage disposal. And we also started a newly updated COVID-19 containment policy in Beijing. And we also work with the Health Commission in Beijing to formulate a new policy regarding the garbage collection. And we make sure that the garbage could be collected daily and disposed daily as well. For the restricted regions and also for the region in different risk level, we have also the classified policies in these areas. So we'll have the designated person to collect the garbage from the different risky regions. And also for these garbage collected from different risk regions, they also pass to the specific places for further treatment. And also we have specific region to clean and wash the garbage collection trucks, vehicles, and make sure that the garbage from the risky regions will be disposed immediately. And also the personnel involved in all these process also right now under the closed group management, so that we have the specific personnel with specific vehicles to deal with the garbage collected from the risky regions. For the garbage collected from other regions, we continued to practice the policies in place. And also we increased the frequency of garbage collection. Second, we also listen to the residents' voice, and we also work with the law enforcement to conduct inspections in different places and regions, make sure that when we find the problem, we shoot it right away on site. And also for the complaint from the hotline 12345, and also the complaints we received, we'll make sure that when we find the complaints, and we will help to resolve all these problems. We work with different departments, including the Health Commission and Environmental Department, to know exactly the situation going on in the different restricted areas and lockdown places, and make sure that we can allocate the vehicles nearby to improve the efficiency of garbage transfer and collection work. Regarding public toilets, in order to prevent from a cross-infection happened at a public toilet, we also had the working guidance in place. Public toilets should be available 24 hours. For the public toilets in the official buildings or the department stores and in the transportation hub, they should be cleaned more frequently. And for the peak, a travel region or for the high density of population gathering, and for the garbage should be collected right away, and also the toilet should be cleaned more frequently, and also should conduct its ventilation. And if the public toilet cannot conduct its ventilation by opening windows, then also can use the ultraviolet radiator lights. Regarding disinfection work, we also have a set of the working conduct in place. And for the disinfections should be conducted twice, and for the holders, and the water faucets should be cleaned at least 4 times per day. And for the personnel working in the public toilet, and they will be received further education, and they should wear N95 or K95, and also wear the gloves to protect them. And also they should clean and also disinfect the OD tools they use. Regarding toilets in the restricted regions, and we have a specific person to manage the public toilet, and also for the people who want to use the public toilet in restricted areas, they need to scan the code. For the temporary public toilets in the restricted regions, once the restricted ban is lifted, then they should have a totally cleaned and then can move out from the restricted region. And the garbage from these restricted places, toilet, they will be considered as the pandemic-related garbage. And for the people using the public toilets in restricted areas, please make sure there's no much talk involved in the toilet, and also make sure, if not necessary, please have less contact to the much touched places, and make sure that you wash your hands frequently and protect yourself well when you're using public toilets. And we also urge the companies to conduct a self-supervision regarding the implementation of the measures in the public toilets. And we also have the team of inspections to check the work going on to see whether that the working personnel protect themselves well, to see whether the ventilation is conducted, and also to see the sanitizer whether it's provided. And also we will check this disinfection work, whether we've already carried out or not. And we will also work together to protect our residents. And here also to ask the residents, and please protect yourself and your family members well. Please to also follow the garbage collection rules, and also make sure that you follow the rules when using the public toilets. Thank you. Now the floor is open. Please identify your media affiliation before raising your questions. If there's no questions, this is the end of today's press conference, and thank you all